Okay, the energy I'm getting around your divine masculines is that they are observing you, okay? And what they're noticing is that they can't compete with the peace of mind you've created for yourself. It's like your life represents peace. And I'm seeing that once you cultivate that in your life on your own as a divine feminine, it's very, very difficult for anybody to come in, especially a man, and penetrate that peace. Okay, you're going to be very, very fiercely protective of anybody that steps onto your premises. It's like your high priestess energy is on alert. Somebody's going to come in though and try to test the boundaries or test the waters, okay? You're dealing with a very stubborn divine masculine that they're having a hard time accepting the change, or I feel like this change within you, they're going to try to trigger it and test if it's for real or not, because once you are set in motion, they definitely have to embark on their own journey of transformation. And that's what I feel for this particular collective of divine feminines, is that it's here. The moment has arrived. Okay, you're unbreakable, you're untouchable. The guards that you have around you, the boundaries that you've placed around you, it's very difficult to disturb you. But again, I do see someone coming in and they're wanting to try. Okay, you're beautiful. This energy that you're in, it's very strong. It's making him feel competitive though. He really does feel like, I'm hearing it's me though. Like somebody might be like, it's me though. Like, you remember me? Okay, they don't quite want to believe that their effect on you is not a priority anymore, or they don't have that hold on you. Something in your life, divine feminine, it's taking priority. Okay, his mind may be going a little bit wild as to what exactly that is. It's like he's having a really hard time grasping the fact that you really are truly content on your own, having choice available to you, having options available to you, but you're not in a rush to do anything right now. Okay, let's get a card on your current energy. Let's cut the deck in half. Okay, so we have the Passion card. I'm hearing you have me right where you want me with that string there. I feel like now he is fully aware of this connection to you. You have him awakened in some way. It's like you're shutting him out, but at the same time pulling him in or drawing him in only for the door to be locked or closed. Like, why would you do that? It's not really you though, divine feminines. I just feel like whenever you're in this energy, he feels passionate for you. He wants to sit down and listen to everything you have to say. And I'm just hearing that you were right about everything. Maybe he came in and you both might have gone through a lot of cycles with just testing each other's boundaries. But whoever you are, divine feminine, time and time again, your decision to rise above or stay graceful or stay true or authentic to who it is you are at the core has really made your divine masculine rise to the occasion every single time. And what I'm seeing now is, when he does come in, he's not able to get past a particular boundary with you. Okay, he's wanting to try, but whatever peace of mind that you have, it may just be that you don't want to engage in romantic relationships right now. You're putting up a boundary where you don't want to deal with certain dynamics or cycles anymore. Maybe you're very clear on what it is you want, and that's creating a lot of passion here between you two. And you're not even doing it in this aggressive way. I just feel like whatever peace of mind you have achieved or attained, and you did it by yourself, you've either maintained a lot of emotional control. Many of you have made really sound decisions to put your focus into things that bring you a lot of stability in your life. And when it comes to a lot of stability around you, okay, this could have started off, divine feminine, with finances. It could have been being more organized in your own home, being accountable for your time, waking up on time every day, showing up to places on time, pouring into yourself. What do I need? When you look around your life and how things are going, do I have everything that I need? And I feel like the more you started to answer that question, the busier you were with creating routines around peace of mind. And now that you have that flowing and going, you don't want to entertain your divine masculine's antics. That's what it is, because he keeps trying to come in and compete with this peace of mind that you've created for yourself, and you're not falling back into old cycles, and it's making him feel like you've got me right where you want me. And I'm telling you guys, this is like a spiritual thing between you two. And because I feel like it took you a very long time to come to this place where you're not willing to trade your peace of mind for anything. And he wants to be that anything that you trade your peace of mind for. But you're not letting that happen. You don't want the chaos. Okay, something about me or something about this divine feminine tells me that you've been there, you've done that, and it's okay to grow, or it's okay to shift or change. Can we get some more on that? Okay, so we have fidelity. Maybe you're staying true to yourself, divine feminines. Okay, you're sending him packing. You're letting go of a cycle, and he's like, "Are you sure you want me to go? You sure you want me to cross that gate? Once I go, and I'll come back." And you're like, "Just go. I can love you from afar. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the good time. Be on your way." Okay, that rose as well is representing a lot of passion. There was a rose here as well. Okay, seeing you in this new energy of actually creating this boundary around you, it's making him fall in love all over again with you. Okay, somebody's having to rise to the occasion or really take you seriously when you say that it's the end or it's over. Okay, it may not be forever, but somebody's having a hard time competing with this part of you that, I mean, you're okay with distance. You're okay with telling them to go. You're the one that's okay with some kind of separation or silence that's been prolonging itself. And I feel like he's been twiddling his thumbs in this gray area here, okay, not fully wanting to leave your space, divine feminines. I feel like a lot of you have gone either weeks or months without reaching out or communicating because you just want something different for yourself. And I feel like the more you started to engage in that or engage in activities or routines that brought about peace of mind, it was easier to just tell him to be on his way. Or if he came back with, particular behaviors or patterns or toxicity that you thought that you had moved past, if he was triggering you in any ways, many of you, it became easier and easier to close that door and to keep it closed, to not be the one that would reach out or communicate or to be guided by, the wrong senses. For example, many of you, I'm telling you, divine feminines, you have maintained some sort of fidelity, some sort of honor. It could be your integrity, your honesty to yourself. Learning that, yes, it hurts to let go, but you have to put yourself first. You have to fill your cup first. Okay, that is what I'm seeing. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive with this combination of cards. I'm going to get some messages around what your divine masculines are up to. Okay, what is their current energy now that they're observing you like this? Okay, so we do have the separation card. So they know that this is on the horizon, but that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, you have both of them looking back, even though there's space or distance. Okay, and I feel like even though you've set that space or distance, somebody is not leaving the background scene. Okay, somebody is not saying goodbye. It's like they want to compete with your peace of mind. Somebody doesn't think that you're serious about some kind of distance or separation, or the fact that you've chosen to put yourself at the forefront. And like, you see this passion here, okay? Many of you might have said it's been fun, it's been wonderful, but it's not enough. Someone's heartbroken by that because I feel like now their journey is about to begin because they want to compete. They're going to try to compete with this peace of mind. Somebody can't fathom the fact that you're okay or you're content by yourself or on your own. Okay, maybe that's something that they cling to as their comfort zone. A lot of your divine masculines, you're mirroring to them by letting go and creating your peace of mind that you can create healthy boundaries for yourself. You know how to let go when shit disturbs your peace, right? Disturbing the peace. Okay? You don't let anybody disturb your peace, divine feminine, including whoever this divine masculine is. They might have tested the boundaries a few times, but I feel like you're a quick learner. You learn quick. You're a fast learner, divine feminine, okay? Whoever you are, You don't let people cross a certain amount of strikes. You might just have one strike, you're out. And again, it's been fun. We've created some wonderful memories here. Somebody hates to and at the same time loves to and is turned on by seeing you in that energy. Okay, maybe this divine masculine is getting a dose of his own medicine because he's used to being the one to romp around in the sheets and dismiss a woman after. But I feel like this is what you may be doing here by creating this distance. It's like, what happened? We were in this wonderful place here, right? Maybe exchanging a lot of sensual energy, meeting up on the weekends. Maybe there was a bit of air and mystery to this, right? Being in secret. And then all of a sudden the divine feminine's like, okay, it's been fun. Best be on your way. He's like, what? You sure? You're like, yep. You're not going to forget me? No, you've left some pretty good memories. But yeah, it's not what I want. Bye. Oh, he sees you in that ego and that pride. Sometimes our ego protects us. What can I say, right? That's why you can't kill out the ego there, right? Sometimes we need it, divine feminines, okay? I see somebody putting on their lip gloss, or, you know, sometimes when you have a bit of that lip liner that smudges and you want to clean it up, you've been maybe spending a lot of time in the self-care energy. Your pride and ego has been protecting you. I feel like you're in your pride and ego around this peace of mind, again, that you've created for yourself. You're not letting him come in and disturb it, but at the same time, it's so attractive and sexy. It's so attractive and sexy to see you like this. It's creating even more passion, okay? Now that he's going to try, now that we know he's going to try to close out this distance, what is he learning now when it comes to matters of the heart? When it comes to you, type of woman that you are, okay? You deserve love, okay? And don't get your head tied up, right? Don't mix it up. It needs to be 1,000% effort. Okay, 100% of the time, 1,000% of the time. Okay, you come clear, you come present. Okay, you come alert. You come ready to build. Okay, you show up, you're on time. I feel like that is what you are gently pulling out of him here with this competitive energy. Okay, your peace of mind is not to be disturbed, and now somebody's observing you and looking at you from afar like, wow. You know what, divine feminine, you gave yourself this love. You deserve love. That's what you said when you closed the door and you shut it and you closed the window on him, and you're not letting him in. You told him you best be on your way because, like, I deserve love. It's been fun. Maybe you gave him a chance to show up in the correct way and they didn't, and maybe they didn't think that you were strong enough to send them on their way packing. It's like once you fumble that ball, game over, right? Once you got a TKO, total knockout, you know, game over. They weren't expecting you to get into this kind of Queen of Swords energy, and I feel like it's scrambling his mind. Okay, he's not backing down anytime soon, guys. Okay, that's where I'm gonna leave this one. All right, I love you guys. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next check-in.